In the first quarter of 2023, investment in renewable energy has grown 33% over the same period last year. Strong demand for solar continues to push the price of installed systems upward, even as solar panel prices are declining. And a recent report has shown that North America is the fastest growing region worldwide for the manufacturing of lithium batteries. I'm Jay Warmke with Blue Rock Station, and this is the news from the solar industry for the week of June 5th. Now, global investments this year, according to a recent report by the EIA, the International Energy Association, shows that investment in first quarter of this year, has grown about 33% over the same period last year for renewable energy. This is led by solar primarily. The IEA is projecting that worldwide there will be about 440 gigawatts installed of renewable energy. This raises the total installed base to about 4,500 gigawatts. So roughly 10% of everything that's already installed is being installed this year, led by about 300 gigawatts of solar. This is largely pushed by the high cost of fossil fuels, as well as the war in Ukraine that has led a lot of European countries to look at energy self-sufficiency. In fact, some of the projections show countries like Spain, Germany, and Ireland may be as much as 40% renewable energy generated by the end of this year. Strong demand for solar continues to push up the price of installation, even as the price of solar panels declines, largely due to the fact that supply chain constraints are working through the system. In 2022, utility scale prices rose about 13% over the same period in 2021, while residential solar prices rose up about 6.3%. Now, these are the prices of all in, basically, all of the materials, the installation, the design, start to finish. So the installed price on average for residential solar in the United States rose from $2.85 per watt AC electricity to about $2.95 per watt AC. Nationwide, prices ranged from a high in Michigan of, on average, $3.78 per watt, while the lowest state on average was Arizona, with an installed price of about $2.44 per watt. Now, module prices continue to decline, largely due to the fact that the supply chain constraints are easing up. They did fall about 11% in this quarter over the previous quarter. Recent reports from the Clean Energy Association finds that North America is the fastest region worldwide for lithium manufacturing. In fact, they project about 186% growth in lithium manufacturing in North America, largely driven by the Inflation Reduction Act, which is putting a premium on domestically manufactured product. Now, in 2022, China accounted for about 79% of the worldwide production of lithium batteries, and it is anticipated, according to this report, that China will continue to dominate this industry really for the next decade or so. The Ohio Air Quality Development Authority has issued $275 million in bonds to build an agrivoltaic test project in Madison County, Ohio. Now, this will be a 180 megawatt system. It's called the Madison Field Solar Project. Anticipated it will generate enough power to power about 35,000 homes, create about 596 construction jobs as it's being built. Now, the project will work with the Ohio State University Extension Office, and the idea is to use this facility to test how solar projects of this size can integrate effectively with livestock and crop production. And researchers at the University of Massachusetts in Amherst have claimed that they've developed a technique to extract electricity out of humid air. Now, water vapor does contain electrical charge. That's evident. Anyone who's ever seen a lightning strike knows that there is electrical charge buildup in humid air. And so what they're doing is creating these sheets of nano pores, and then they're passing the water molecules through these two sheets. As the water molecules rub up against one, going through the hole, it discharges a bit of the electricity. It creates an electrical imbalance between these two layers, and then it is effectively creating a battery. The difference in electrical charge will allow for a circuit to run a battery. So they're creating a battery as long as humidity is available within the air. And that is the news from the solar industry for this week. We'll see you next week.